Luke John Harrison here. Welcome to episode 181 of the Daily Boom. And so, when the fat doctor says, you need to lose weight, you should lose weight, do you really listen? I've had several people throughout my time coaching people who've had this experience where they go to their doctors with an issue, a problem, and it's always like, the doctor's sitting there, the person who is promoting health, and is sitting there severely overweight, telling you that you should lose weight. Okay. Here's the message. There's a distinct lack of integrity in this world. If you work in the health service, any kind of health service, you should be a walking demonstration of health. If you work in the mindset business, you should be a walking demonstration of good mindset. If you work in any kind of fitness business, you should be fucking fit. If you work in any kind of area where you are supposedly promoting the idea of whatever that is, then you need to be that product or that service. Otherwise, people are never going to buy from you, never going to listen to you, you're never really going to truly help people or affect people's lives, because people will not just follow what you say. They'll follow what you do. And the fact is, we can talk about losing weight and read about losing weight all day long, but actually losing the weight is a different issue, right? We can talk about getting fit and strong and read the next article or supplement that does such and such good, and that the best in the world uses it, so it must be good, but it's a different thing applying it and actually getting the result from it. When it comes to calming your mind and just thinking positively is bullshit, because thinking positively never got you anywhere. Acting positively did. But however, consider this, that thinking positively will get you nowhere, but thinking positively will actually get you everywhere much quicker than thinking negatively will. So consider that it has its place, but thinking positively alone will not bring you what you want, which is what some of us kind of say and preach and think positive and be positive, and you should be actively positive, but just thinking about it ain't gonna bring it in. A lot of people in this world are now saying, I want to do this, I should really do that, and they're not doing it. There is a massive lack of integrity of people saying, I want this and I want that, but they're not prepared to do the work that is required to get that result. And I want to tell you this, that if you are trying to better your life, then you need to look for people that you want to become like, people who inspire you, who actually live what they say, and not just say things because they sound nice. People who actually apply it and show you evidence, because here's the thing, everyone will have their opinion on what you should do, and you will have your opinion on what you should do or shouldn't do. And it all boils down to the actual results that it gives, because there's not one way to solve a problem. There's so many different ways, and whatever way works. Now, whatever way works for you might not work for somebody else, and vice versa. You need to find the way that works for you. One size fits one, not one size fits all when it comes to bettering your mind and your body and your physical and mental, spiritual, emotional health. There's all different techniques and tools to work alongside that. So you might hear some advice off one person as great advice for them, but not for you. But regardless of what you think about a particular technique or tool or program or whatever, you have to see, is it giving results? Because if it's giving results, you can argue all day long, but the results are just going to negate your point. They're just going to flat out prove you wrong. Because there's always people who, when you are trying to better your life, will question you. You've had a fat doctor say you need to lose weight. Obviously, but you're clearly not following that advice. Or you've had somebody who is unfit saying you're mad to get up at such and such o'clock in the morning and do that. Am I mad, or am I just focused? Do I just want it more than you? You'll have people who spend copious amounts of money on alcohol and cigarettes and other things monthly, yet question why you spend money on your health and fitness goals. Yet if they just stopped drinking and spending the money on crap, food and takeaways, they could spend the same amount of money and actually get a result, even less money. There is people in this world trying to tear down what they don't understand. And it's human nature to fear what we don't understand. So if we fear something, we question it. This is relevant when you're trying to better yourself. If somebody's questioning you, they're actually slightly intimidated most of the time. Curiosity, initially, but I think a lot of it is masked as fear. When you're starting to do something that makes somebody else feel a little bit insignificant, i.e. they couldn't do it, they'll question it lightly with a negative attitude. They'll question it with an attitude of, well, why are you doing this? Why can't I do this? You shouldn't do that because I can't do that. But they'll never admit it in those words. It will come across in many different forms. Questioning why is a big thing. But then again, those are the types of people who, when they question you, say, why are you doing this? Why are you spending that money? Why are you getting up at this time? Why are you putting this effort in? Why are you spending time with that person, etc., etc., etc.? Those are the type of people who will say, I wish I could get into that bit of clothing. I wish I could just get up at that time in the morning and start to enjoy exercise. I wish I could just start to do that with more confidence. I wish I could become that person who could stand on stage and do those things. I wish I could be as confident as that. I wish I could do those things. But yet they're not willing to do the things that which help them get to that place. So I say this to you, if you're in a place where you're wanting to better your life, be prepared for criticism, be prepared for questions, be prepared for a lack of integrity, be prepared for somebody who is overweight telling you that you shouldn't do it. Be prepared for somebody that is not making money to tell you you shouldn't want to make money. Be prepared for somebody that is not in a good place to say you shouldn't get in a good place. Because some people are unfortunately like that. Jealousy and envy plays a big part in a lot of people's lives, and we have to just understand that for what it is. But the best thing that we do and can do is live our life according to the goals and dreams that we actually desire, that we genuinely want. And through doing that, we'll inspire others to do the same. And when somebody questions you, you tell them the honest answer. You tell them the honest answer because I care about myself and I care about inspiring others. Because there's nothing more satisfying than achieving a victory and inspiring somebody else to do the same. Why do you think I turn this camera on every single day? 365, even Christmas Day. You're going to get a hell of a video on Christmas Day, by the way. Because I care about inspiring people and I care about getting some truth off my chest. I care about showing you that I live the way that I say. I don't just say these things, I do these things and I become this person that I preach. Because I know that has much more of an impact on somebody that simply says, you should do this and you should do that. You should do what's right for you, but you should be inspired by the people who live what they say, not just say what they say. Share these words, guys. I hope this has inspired you. Hopefully it inspires somebody else today. Peace out. Have a great, great Tuesday.